Everyone, my name is Sachin and my ID number is 109292. Today we discussed about the intercultural communication, how I prepared and for this assignment. First is the significant learning regarding intercultural viewpoint. An important part of the course was finally coming to terms with how people's behaviors, viewpoint, and social interaction are found to conform to cultural norms. And now that I had appreciative about the distinction among other people. And for instance, I used to find when my international classmate uh, did not make direct eye contact during conversation. I think that is unrespect me and disinterested my language. But through this course, I learned that is the some cultures avoiding direct eye contact because they give respect to their elder and especially actually towards elder and authority figures. And this understanding helped me to communicate with the other cultural people. And in the Hofstede theory, especially in the distinction between individualism and collectivism, help me make sense of how the core values have an impact on the approach, the relationships, and the responsibilities. Coming from a collectivism background made me feel the independent decision and self-expression I found in New Zealand, and I have been taken aback. At any group assignment, I would have to hated the disagree with the group, while the others would have felt free to rightfully disagree and with each other opinions. For example, in one project, I stayed quiet even though I had concerns about the direction we were taking later. When the group the didn't get the grade we hoped for, and one member asked me why I had not spoken up earlier. On that moment, made me realize how my cultural upbringing had shaped my communication style, and that here disagreement was seen as disrespect. But as a contribution, and it taught me to be more confident and sharing my opinions and my thoughts. Dominant and alternative cultural patterns have high and low context culture. For example, however, over time, I come to appreciate and clarity and intention behind such feedback. When another colleague told me, your point was not clear and enough, try to summarizing it at the end. I realized they were not trying to offend and insulting me, but actually they helping me to improve my communication and to improve my work. That moment shifted my perspective, and I have since adapted my communication style and to be more direction while still mindful of tone and context. The contact between cultures. There is a cultural model, agricultural model. One of most example when I wore traditional clothing in a cultural day at work, while some colleagues were curious and appreciative. I still felt self-conscious and wondering if stood out too much. After learning about Barry's model helped me realize that this feeling was not natural feeling. This is the part of the life, and this feeling was natural part and integration process, not a sign of the confusion. It re- it reassured me that maintaining my intercultural how I react with the other people. And the last one is culture with cultures. For example, during a communication gathering, I noticed how quickly people shifted between English and our native language, depending on who they were speaking to, reminding me cultural identity and is not fixed, it's fluid and reshaped constantly through our relationships and surroundings. Discuss of perspective change. If we organize a group discussion in my class and with my classmates from different backgrounds, like many students belong to China and many students belong to Nepal, and I also belong to India, and a student directly criticized a part of our plan, which I found a bit too blunt, and while hesitated to voice disagreement, trying not to offend anyone. It led to some miscommunication, but once we openly talking about our style and expectation, things improved. Thank you.